Those Damn Ross Kids is a podcast for adults, and the opinions we express do not reflect the opinions of our employers or even ourselves. If you would like to support the show, go to Duckfeed.tv/tipjar and check out our Patreon campaign.
Hello?
Whoa. Boomy.
I'm on. Boomy?
You're boomy.
Thanks. I've been called better. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I was on top of the microphone, if you will.
You have a tiny little pill microphone.
Thank you.
Those Damn Ross Kids, a conversation between brothers, featuring Kris and Kole Ross.
Oh, man.
Oh,
sorry. I'm sleepy.
Get up.
Yeah. Gotta wake up. Gotta do a show.
You gotta get up to get down, man.
What is that?
I think it's How to Make a Baby.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Or is this music? Are you doing more music to me?
Yeah. I'm doing hardcore gangster rap. On Mexican super meth.
Which is Mexican super meth?
Yeah.
The Blue Sky?
I watched the same episode of Drugs Inc. like 7 times in a row last night when I couldn't sleep.
On accident?
Yeah, no, not so much. Kind of doing flashback between that and Notting Hill.
just letting them run simultaneously.
Right.
Yeah. Just seeing if there's any kind of...
There's a woman saying, I got into the trafficking as a mule because I wanted to send my kids to a better school, but then I asked to get out, and they said they would kill me. So they killed my husband. They beheaded him in front of me. Then I flipped over, and it said, I'm just a girl asking a boy to love me. And I'm like, oh, so that's how it ends.
Huh. Yeah, you take it and you play around with it. It might even be like a Tool album, and that it is cyclical.
Right. It's kind of like how Dennis the Menace was a prequel to Catch a Predator.
I would have gone with Richie Rich as a prequel to Casper, but here we are.
Yeah.
You already said that thing.
That happened already.
Was that one of Walter Matthau's final roles, the Dennis the Menace movie?
I hope so.
Got to go out on top. He might have done Grumpy Old Men 2.
Deadest Old Man 1.
Old Men Who Are Dead as Fuck, Part 43.
Right.
It's just nothing. It's nothing but like Ken Burns affected photos of old dudes.
Men you thought were long dead.
Yeah. I'm sure that there's a Tumblr, like a Tumblr blog of this, but I you ever just look at a photo and think, oh, that's the last picture of this person alive?
No,
like just like complete strangers, right?
I'm sorry, I'm derailed.
Why?
Oh, because my ad choices are always fucked.
Okay, so what does the internet think of you and your preferences and your choices?
Number 1, schizophrenia test.
Okay.
Number 2, 2014 car reliability ratings that I don't trust.
Right. Yeah, because they put them there.
Number
Capital
4.
T, they.
Number 4, Alzheimer's symptoms.
Oh, weird.
Number 5, how The Rock gets so jacked.
Is that verbatim what it says?
No, I just made that up.
Okay. How The Rock gets so jacked. Huh.
High-paying part-time jobs.
Okay.
And ADHD.
Wow, you got a panoply of medical conditions repping the scene there.
I assume that's a special kind of umbrella.
Yep. It's an umbrella that's affixed to a golf cart without a roof.
Makes sense for the beer girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the beer person, Chris. Beer person.
Yeah. Wow.
So it's a flight. It's a golf course attendant.
I didn't say one was better than the other.
I know.
I didn't say I'd be upset.
I know you didn't. But still.
I didn't say get out of my Durango. I didn't say that.
I don't understand.
Joke is I don't have a Durango, Cole.
Well, nobody does. They don't make those anymore, right? Durangos are jeans.
No, those are
Wranglers?
No.
No.
Dungarees.
Dungaroos.
Can you narrow?
Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos. There we are. Do they still make those? You have a kid.
I don't know. I think that's just like a general term.
Oh, for any kind of cracker that is dipped into frosting
I think so.
and sold to kids.
No, they still have Dunkaroos. I thought you were saying Dungaroos.
Oh, I don't even know what a Dungaroo
like
is.
overalls. I think
Yeah.
they're jeans.
Yeah, jeans with a pouch in the front, where you can keep your atomic warheads.
That would make sense.
Yeah, get the old sourpuss.
My kid's nuclear experiment set
Boom.
from the 50s.
Yeah. Did you ever eat so many atomic warheads that the lining of your mouth started peeling off?
I did.
Yeah, I got real worried.
It's either that or the chemo. God, you don't have cancer, sir. I have insurance, though. Give it to me.
Yeah, I gotta meet this deductible. If I don't hit that that oopum, that's what we call the out-of-pocket maximum in the biz, then I'm not getting my money's worth. Damn it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just diagnose me with something, please.
I want it all.
Yeah.
Or nothing at all.
Give me everything. Yeah, when I ate warheads, I would keep them in the side of my mouth, like
a boss.
like a boss, because I couldn't quite handle having something so sour directly on my tongue. So
Like you were the leader of the scooter pack.
oh yeah, I was vroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that led to me consuming a great deal of dead skin from the inside of my cheek. I was basically doing the Atomic Warheads version of knee push-ups.
I, on the other hand, did mood tongue with tongue splashers.
Mood tongue?
Mood tongue.
Tongue splashers. Like, was that the candy that was, it was
sold in bulk in a paint can.
Okay.
And then it was gum that would turn your mouth a certain color.
They sold it either at Sam's Club or at the, I remember getting them at the concession stand.
Yeah. But you could only buy the paint can at at Sam's Club or whatever.
Yeah.
At local bulk place.
At that local bulk establishment. At the bulk bag. Yeah.
At Fleet and Surplus.
Yeah. I think that there was a certain amount of market testing that was happening with fundraising gifts, you know? Like, oh, we're going to have you sell $100 worth of French bread pizzas, and we're in exchange, you're going to receive a piece of experimental candy.
You only had to sell 4 French bread pizzas?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep, it was the 4 the 4 French bread guarantee.
Yeah. It's only 100.
Yeah. And
I'm selling you a 4-pack.
Yeah. And I remember call it the Century Club. I remember one of the prizes that I got for back when I still participated in those. It was a sucker that was made to look like a paintbrush, and it had a little paint can with like powder on it. And the idea was you would take the sucker and dip it into the sour powder, and then you would lick it as though you were painting your tongue. And I've got a colored tongue, and I've never seen that candy anywhere else.
That you were supposed to die.
That was poison. Chris, was that actually paint?
That was not a prize.
I thought it tasted astringent. I thought it tasted pretty chemically. Oh. Huh. Do you think they owe me money?
That's you, though, Cole. Always looking at the good side.
Yeah.
Taking a prize is, well, not a prize.
Yeah.
Not a prize is a prize. You're generally confused.
Yeah. I don't know.
But never dying.
I'm turned back. Yes, I am the eternal. The sun never sets on coal.
Capital eternal.
Yeah. Capital T, they, capital E, eternal.
The only person I've ever known to own a tiny dancer.
I keep it in a vacuum bell jar. It just won't suffocate. Hardship seems to empower it. I found it in a meteor that landed out back. It glows with an otherworldly energy and sings songs in keys I don't know.
Her name is Russell.
Yeah. So usually my Facebook sidebar has targeted ads, and I was going to regale people with what my targeted ads are, but no, I only have a credit card and a jewelry shop. but I don't buy jewelry, and I'm not in the market for a credit card, so I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, this whole partner links is interesting. It's telling.
Okay.
Discount site sells Apple products for $20.
Okay.
Public arrest histories are now available online.
So you're a cheap technology aficionado with a sketchy past.
Right. And apparently you don't like your gray pubes.
just for men, a miniature edition.
And that's why you want to know what liquid meth is.
Is liquid meth a thing?
It is. Yeah, that's how they're smuggling it now.
In people's blood?
No, liquid meth. They send it over like in liquid, like inside gas tanks and stuff, and then they do some more chemical process on this end and turn it into crystals.
Okay. So it's sent as like a chemical substrate.
I guess if you want to be a dick about it.
so they keep it in solution partway process. It's like a half-baked pizza.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. You got it.
So we've been going for a minute. Chris, what's your name?
I'm Chris.
Yeah, my name's Kole.
Chris, what's your name, Chris? Yeah, okay.
That's what Chris. That's been the joke for hundreds of episodes.
You downloaded us. You know who the fuck we are.
Ah, geez. Every episode is somebody's first episode, and usually for those people, it's their last as well.
Really?
I don't know.
Cool. How those slap bracelets and ruse.
Slap. If you just is that the recipe for internet success?
I'm just saying if you're just catching on to us, you're fucking behind.
Okay.
Like slap bracelets and ruse. Ruse shoes.
Yeah, Dunkaroos.
Yeah.
Where you keep your atomic fireballs
and frisbees.
Yeah.
It's an episode of us.
Yeah.
It's 159
of those damn Ross kids. We're here to entertain your asses
via comedy podcast.
Yes, in that form. We've chosen to take this form today, these times.
You're a shapeshifter.
Oh, we are the fathers of all lies. That is what your religions call us.
The bastard children of truth.
I find myself thinking about satanic rituals a lot.
You know what? I find myself doing them.
You do?
Like
unawares.
I wake up and I'm like, what am I going to do with this goat?
Yeah. That's why you've never been able to hold down a pet.
Why am I inside this goat? Maybe it's less about Satan and more about goats.
It could be. You know,
stop falling asleep to Dragnet.
Yeah. At this point, you have nothing to worry about. I think you cracked it. You just cut one open on the front and you wear it around like a hoodie with its weird eyes. It's a weird eye hoodie. Yeah.
Oh, pagans.
Yeah. It's a motorcycle gang. That is the East Coast version of the Hells Angels.
The Mongols.
The Mongols?
No, I've been watching Gangland.
Okay. I didn't. So are you just scouring Netflix? Because if I know anything about Netflix, it's that it is nothing but food, drug, and crime documentaries.
They should combine them.
Cuisine of drug addicted prisoners?
No. Maybe they should combine like Guys Grocery Games with drug dealing.
What is Guys Grocery Games?
Triple G?
Yeah, what is? Give me the rundown on
Not
Triple
to be
G.
confused with Triple D, which is diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Yeah, not to be confused with DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
Or, no, never mind. That doesn't translate to anything else.
Let's leave them in suspense. Just don't say it.
Yeah. Guys Grocery Games?
Yeah,
you know what that is?
No, I have no idea what Guys...
what is it?
Supermarket Sweep?
It's not Kitchen Nightmares. It's
Hell's Kitchen?
No. It's like the one where that skinny guy from the Food Network makes.
Oh, I know this show. Alton Brown does yeah, I don't know.
No, Kitchen Sabotage.
Okay.
Subterfuge.
Yes, Kitchen Subterfuge.
Soviet Hot Plate.
Yes, is stove, but not.
I don't.
You're thinking. I believe you're thinking of Cutthroat Kitchen.
Cutthroat Kitchen meets supermarket sweep.
So are they just like sticking
with frosted bangs?
Okay. Chris, I don't wake up in the morning unless my bangs be frosted. I don't. What are bangs? Is that hair that hangs down from the front of your face?
Bangs.
Bang.
Yeah.
Chris, if I know two things, I don't begin my day without frosted bangs or Bang and Blame by R.E.M.
The easiest way for me to explain bangs to you is for you to go to PornMD and search Young Country.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That sounds like a terrible way. That sounds like a terrible way to like be put on every kind of list.
Young Country.
Huh. I'll leave that for the listeners, for the more adventurous among us. But okay, so expound more upon Guys Grocery Games or whatever.
I just told you it's Cutthroat Kitchen meets supermarket sweep.
So they're just going around like pulling pranks on each other in a grocery store?
That's not what that means. No.
Huh.
They have cooking challenges, and then the challenges mean that they have to go shopping for ingredients.
Okay.
In Guy's grocery store.
Okay, so it's not strictly Guys. It is called Guy's Grocery Store.
No, I don't know what the grocery store is.
I don't. What? So is it just dudes? Is that the thing?
He says, "Hey, listen, I want you to cook me an all-American breakfast."
Okay.
And then they'll go shopping for that. You have 30 seconds to shop for an all-American breakfast.
They'll go to Denny's.
Then they come back and he'll say, "But so the people have shopped," and then he'll say, "But you can only use." No, you can't use any meat. Yeah. So people will have gone and gotten sausage and bacon and,
That sounds like a terrible game.
And then they have to make breakfast out, or they'll say, "Hey, listen, 1 and 3 switch baskets and 2 and 4," and then there's judges and,
So all that is just an arbitrary limitation after the fact. So you just had better hope that you bought enough of a spread.
They'll say this is the Weight Watcher game, and you have to make me an opulent French dinner, and everything that you use to cook it has to weigh 6 pounds or less. So they'll go shopping and then have to weigh their ingredients, and everything that they put in their cart is 6 pounds or less. I don't really understand why we're spending time on this. Just go fucking watch it.
I'm just curious. I want you to explain this to me. First off, you buried the lead. It's called Guys Grocery Games, not because all of the contestants must be male. It's called Guys Grocery Games because it's hosted by noted trash monster Guy Fieri.
Oh, the long con. I can appreciate that.
Chris, I don't appreciate you. I don't appreciate you trying to lead our listeners down into a guy hole.
Well, 159 episodes. I think they should know that's where I'm headed.
Yeah, every time. 2 sentences in. No. So were you setting a guy trap?
No.
No, you just okay. So let's dig into this further. Why did you choose to obscure the fact that Guy Fieri was involved in this project?
Because you hate him.
Yes, I do.
But you knew he was involved.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I just Googled it, and it everything clicked together. It was like the end of a Saw movie.
I said diners, drive-ins, and dives. Triple D, Triple G.
Yeah, you said Triple D, Triple G, but I didn't draw the connection. Chris, you set out a puzzle. You did that thing that you always do where you're like 2 degrees off of where you should be.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was Guy, not me.
You're 2 steps away. Huh. Does he have sunglasses on the back of his head?
I don't know.
Oh, and you said frosted bangs, too. Okay.
Do corn fritters have corn? Probably.
Yeah. Huh. He really doesn't like gay people.
Banter.
What?
I don't know.
You have like the vocal equivalent of text expander. You just say it like you say banter and then banter comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh.
Tee-hee-hee.
Tee-hee. Do you have a story?
Nah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I do.
Hi, sir.
That's a dog. Never mind. Danish artist Max Jensen. Do you know who that is?
Yeah. He's an artist from Denmark.
Right. Why don't you go ahead then? Because I guarantee you I have quotes you don't have.
No. All that I did was respond back with the same information you gave me. Chris, it's a cold reading.
What?
It's a cold reading.
Oh, so you're going to laugh here. Oh, good. He has used his penis to make a painting.
Okay.
He has painted Kim Kardashian with his dick. He wrote, "It's always a challenge to smear an entire canvas using only the natural brush."
As medical professionals call it.
Right. But with the right attitude, it goes anyway.
with a can-do spirit, you too can avoid rubbing all the skin off the tip of your dick.
Right.
Yeah.
He said, "I have my penis in one hand and the canvas in the other. I have a very skilled penis, comma, art-wise."
Hey, I like that. I like that humility. He says, "I'm good at what I know."
Yeah, he's previously made headlines when he staged the decapitation of a statue of the Little Mermaid. He decapitated the Little Mermaid while naked.
With his dick?
He was naked.
Okay.
Yep.
Did he did he give any explanation of what he was trying to say with that?
No, I think he just likes to paint stuff with his junk.
Okay. Huh.
Looks like he lives in a small apartment too. I see pictures.
Part of me thinks that somebody whose primary marketable skill is painting with his dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there
Looks
there an
like
image?
he has a child though.
Okay.
What am I to take away from that? He has a child.
He has a child. Like if okay. So he's an artist who leads primarily with his dick. There are many different kinds of creations, right? So that's just another in a long line of his repertoire. Huh.
Repertoire.
His repertoire. That is dedication to. I'm looking at the picture that you sent over, and he's still got his pants around his ankles, which to me seems like I try and minimize the amount of time that I spend with pants around my ankles, because that means that I cannot escape readily if I should be caught in a compromised situation. So
it was the only way that I could actually truly know how a penguin feels.
It is frustrating, man. I could take this picture apart forever that you sent over.
Yeah, there's stuff on the fridge. There's like fresh produce.
Mm-hmm. Hey, like he's got a
really nice.
He's got a
really
banana
nice microwave.
Got a banana hanger.
Right.
Yeah. Huh. I don't think that he properly captured how oily Kim Kardashian is.
Well, I don't know if that's oil or not.
could be pastels, could be, yeah. But
never jizzed in a puddle. I don't know.
Chris, this is a safe spot. You don't have to lie.
Now I can't wait for spring.
Spring is sprung. I always, I can't wait for that phone call. And like, Kole, I need you to bail me out.
Spring is sprung with an imaginary tongue ring.
Oh God, I didn't need that little bit of insight, but here we are.
Why don't they give tattoos at the methadone clinic?
Explain your reasoning.
Well, that's kind of where you think you'd get one, right?
I mean, well, you have like little complexes that pop up, right? You have
shit. Yeah, I'm getting free heroin.
Yeah.
Why don't I get this symbol on my balls?
Huh, is that a cat in that basket?
That's for you to decide.
Yeah. Neat. Yeah. I'm getting real tired of seeing that Kim Kardashian picture, actually.
Why?
I don't know, just everywhere.
Oh, it's symbolic of our era.
I guess, but I kind of feel like it's boring and predictable. Like
it'll be on like holiday tins of popcorn, man.
Yeah, commemorative plates. Chris, it's hard to wake up in the morning, right?
Agreed.
Yeah, just sometimes you need that little extra kick. I got one of those alarm clocks that lights up like the sun. And that's pretty cool. But sometimes, you know what, we need to begin our day not just with frosted bangs and bang and blame in the morning. Sometimes we want to begin our day with a connection, an unexpected bit of collision with a different life, with a phone call, not from a loved one telling us of some kind of horrible tragedy that happened in the middle of the night, but with somebody that we're match made with randomly, right? And that is the mission of this new app called Wakie. Okay. So this is the social alarm clock, right? So instead of setting an alarm clock on your phone, as most phones let you do, you can say, hey, 6 a.m., I want to wake up then. And then a stranger, somebody else who signs up, so if you want to be woken up, you're sleepy. Somebody else on the other side of this, who's a wakie, who will be up anyway at around that time, gets a little alert that says, "Hey, press this button to call somebody and wake them up." And then there is a 1 minute conversation as somebody is talking to you, saying, "Hey, get up, it's time to face your day," or they sing you a song, or they tell you a joke, with the idea being that since most of us hit the snooze button and just, it's really hard, just like that first little bit of inertia is hard to overcome, that little bit of engagement. Jesus Christ.
What
was that?
It was nothing.
Okay. Are you just... I love that when I talk, you're just not listening.
I am a golden god!
I don't.
Sorry.
What is that?
It's almost famous. I'm a golden god.
Oh, okay.
It's my text message. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Fun. Do you want to just do the show later?
No, I saw this on Seinfeld, Cole. And Elaine's dating the guy that wakes people up. Remember, they fall asleep on a couch bed.
Oh yeah.
They were sleeping together, so they slept.
They overslept, and the guy was late to the Olympics.
Head to toe, yeah.
Yeah.
Then the marathoner fell on the pasta, and it went in his butt.
And Kramer scalded that guy with coffee.
No doubt, right?
Yeah. And then George was like, "No, I've got to get there," but he had to get across the street like Frogger.
I think that it would be better if you if you had to wake up video chat with somebody who was not necessarily going to just be around to wake you up, but you woke up Match.com style.
Okay.
You just woke up and it was like, hey, this is the person that you could be with today. It's like you guys wake up together and you're like, and so instead of waking up after the bar, you just wake up and you're like, hi, I'm, hey, how are you? So I'm Chris. So, I'm raging hard right now because I'm on testosterone shots.
So what you're proposing is it's a longer form version of Tinder, right? So Tinder, my understanding is the use for that is I would really like to have sex with somebody right now, and you go through and you swipe right to accept and you swipe left to say no way. But then it's immediate because somebody is right there. Just around you, DTF, right? With this,
right.
With what you're proposing, you make your selection, right? But you're not going to meet until the next day. You begin the day. They're the first person you see the morning before, and then if you like them, if you like what you see in the morning, at their very worst, because nobody's at their best right when they wake up, right?
Right.
And if you're still into it, then you accept it.
Yeah. Then you say something sweet no, and then they're like, oh yeah. And then you get the better deal. The next night.
Well, you see, you spin the wheel again.
You could,
yeah.
You could wake up and just be so fucking scared that you're like, oh yeah, I'm awake.
Just yanked out of dream world into the horrible reality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
waking up is hard. For some reason, both falling asleep and waking up are just the two either most difficult things, or just the two times when just anything can go wrong for me. It is always a struggle crossing that threshold.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
2 times that are the worst times of the day.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
What's worse than having HIV?
Probably not a lot of things. Probably not.
Nah, there's an answer.
Okay.
Having HIV and being lazy.
Kris, do you know who I blame? The victim. Okay, continue. Continue.
More than 1 million Americans have HIV, which really isn't a whole lot. All things considered.
No, it's still it's like a grip of people, but it's not a great percentage, right? It's
like winning like $200 on a scratch off.
Okay,
right? Like a million people do that.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm hovering over the marker here, so go ahead.
But the more shocking thing is that out of those 1 million Americans, like 140,000 don't know they have it.
Okay,
that's 86% who know that they do.
Right.
A new CDC study says that 30% of the people that know that they have it are doing something about it. Meaning that 70% of the million people who have AIDS are doing fucking nothing.
That's crazy.
Not taking any drug, not
modifying their behavior.
Not taking soup from the AIDS closet, nothing. Like they're doing nothing.
Jesus.
What?
I just the AIDS closet. I don't know. Why is there soup there? I don't.
It's like a closed closet. It's like a charity for AIDS people.
Okay.
Now HIV. Sorry.
HIV. They're different things.
Yeah. Like 30% are doing shit. Like they're going to get drugs. They're saying, "Hey, I'm infected. Like I want to be better. I want to feel better." And the rest of them are just like, "Yay."
I don't know that anybody is yay. So this is complicated because like I don't.
Why? We have Obamacare.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we're giving like life straws and like and like I don't know, like super antiretroviral medications to like fucking people like in the Uganda.
No. Yeah, we're going down to St. Louis and giving everybody life straws and space blankets. No, we don't. There's like a 1.5 leg kid dragging himself through like a hut village in Africa who just like stumbles on needles full of AIDS medication. Like it's that prevalent. Right.
Bill Gates is just like putting it in the fucking water.
No,
and these people are like, I want bottled water. Like just drink the fucking water. Like it's that simple. Like go.
It's okay.
It's not.
So if you want good health care, go to a place that is literally a disaster area because you're not going to get it here.
No, I'm saying drink the water in LA. Like
it's in there. Fluoride is not.
It is in there, Cole.
Okay.
We had this debate in '66, man. Like it's in there. Like everything that you need to live, you don't even need to eat.
Right.
People don't tell you that.
Yeah, it is magical electro water.
Eating is only to feel good.
Yeah, like, it refills your meters.
No, you don't need it. You don't need to eat.
Nope.
All you need is LA tap water.
LA tap water, and one teaspoonful of lentils every year.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the only thing that you need.
I visited LA once. I drank from a drinking fountain. I still exist on photosynthesis to this day.
Your teeth are going to be strong. You have all the calories you need.
I have like 6 extra rows of teeth right now. I'm like a shark.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just drink the water.
And every time I try and get rid of one of these rows of teeth, 2 more come in. It's like fighting the Hydra.
Because you don't have enough HIV. You need to get like triple HIV, and then you'd have 1 row of teeth. Just drink the water.
Huh. What's your standing broad jump distance? I'm frequently clearing 30 meters after that one visit to LA. It's weird.
It's odd. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is super weird. No.
Try confusing it with the triple jump.
The triple. Well, I'm not in the Castlevania game, Chris.
My bad.
Okay, so I'm not fucking Sonic the Hedgehog here.
So why are these people just being like, yeah?
Well, for people who like think maybe something is wrong with them, denial is a really powerful force, right?
Call 700,000 people.
Yeah, like how like what? Okay, so what's the number of people who probably are showing symptoms of cancer but don't go get screened? Because if they get screened for it, they're probably going to get an answer back that says, "Oh, you're going to fucking die."
Cole, like, these are people who've been told you have HIV.
Probably has something to do with the expense.
No, Cole. As I told you,
just drink the water.
Just drink the water.
I don't know. Like I think that shows a remarkable lack of insight into how expensive that stuff is.
It's not. You go to the clinic, you go to the hospital, and say, "Hey, you know,"
and say, "Hey, I'd like to be in debt to you to you for the rest of my life, for the rest of my incredibly short life."
Nah, not really. What's debt, Cole?
Yeah,
it's a construct, man.
Yeah, well, they're starting to throw people into fucking prison over it, so...
No, they're not. Not prison debt. I mean, not. Well, yeah, prison
yes, debtor's prison is a thing.
Not hospital debt.
Yeah,
as long as you give them like $1 a month, you're good.
You're on the you're on the $1 a month payment plan.
on more than one bill, actually.
Yeah. So,
like, what's the least I can give you where you don't come after me?
Right.
Then they tell you.
Here's the crazy thing. Like, you ask what debt is. They hide this. They hide this fact from you. But under like the current laws regarding student debt is the only debt that doesn't go away when you die. Like most other stuff is just kind of like, well, fuck. Like I can't really go after anybody with this. So whatever. Student debt explicitly, like no matter what happens to you, somebody is paying that back. Yeah.
Who did you name?
I don't know. Like they don't say who's your next of kin or who's the.
Oh, like they'll go after your estate.
Yeah, which like cool. Have fun with that.
After I pay bubble wrap to wrap up these figurines and eBay them out.
Yeah,
I have negative $4 in Cole's house.
My estate.
Estate. That's funny.
That's hilarious. Actually, I do. So I do have a value on everything that I own. Like
I tour the vineyard where I'm rehydrating raisins. We decided that was the more efficient way to do it. We make it with the power of the sun. By which I mean my son Jocelyn. He runs around on a treadmill to power the grape dehydrator. He's a good boy. My estate. You know what I mean? Like that's what they call it in probate court.
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, sell my microphone. It's one of the most expensive things I own. Cool.
Is it really?
No. My car is the most expensive thing I own. But
thinking, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. you agree with this categorical fact that as somebody who rents an apartment, my car is the most expensive thing I own.
Yeah, it all is. It's all expensive, man.
Well, what's all expensive?
Everything
I own.
Yeah. Now I've had 3 bags of trash in the past 3 weeks. What do you think about that? That's
actually about what I average too,
without recycling.
Yeah, I recycle a shitload though. I think I recycle more than I ought to. Chris, are like old spinach leaves recyclable? Do they turn those into like hats for pork children?
I think so. I mean, I don't eat out because I don't have the money.
Right. Huh.
Giggity goo.
Yeah, I think on average I take out one bag of trash like from my main trash can. Like every other trash can aside from my kitchen trash can is a convenience trash can that fills up very slowly. I take out my kitchen trash can probably on average every 7 to 10 days unless it gets stinky.
What if I'm there?
What if you're there? I don't know. I haven't analyzed the impact of your presence on whether or not my garbage can gets stinky.
No, I'm here.
What?
I'm here. Answer the door.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, how's it going?
Drink the water.
Just drink the water. I don't know. It definitely is irresponsible behavior, but they're extenuating factors.
No, there's not.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep coming back to this. I just desperately want people to know I don't agree with you on this issue.
There are no extenuating factors.
Yeah.
Do fucking something.
Yeah, I agree. Do something. You really ought to. For you and others. Yeah. I don't know. That's a bummer. I didn't feel like laughing about HIV today.
Really?
Yeah.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah. Let's see here, Chris. I'm going to say a name. I'm going to ask you if you know who he is. Okay. Charles Whitman.
Okay.
What's his name? Like who is that? Do you know that name from history?
Charles Whitman.
Mm-hmm. This isn't a quiz.
The Whitman candy bar. Air, right?
Yeah, his estate. His estate is the Whitman Candy Bar. No, Charles Whitman, better known as the Austin Clock Tower Sniper.
Why doesn't he have a middle name?
That's weird, right? I think
because if you would have said a middle name, I'd have been like,
Charles.
Well, obviously, good shot.
Charles J. Whitman. He either
J-A-Y.
Yeah, yep, like Homer Simpson. He either didn't kill enough people or he didn't kill enough, somebody of enough importance, so he didn't earn his middle name. It's just J.
Which is why we're learning about him here,
right? Which is why we're learning about him here. Well, the later day causes of fame are often strange, right? Such as, when the clock tower sniper's brain is likely stolen along with 99 other brains from the University of Texas at Austin. So the curator of this collection of brains is like walking to the police saying, yeah, these 100 brains preserved in jars of formaldehyde, yeah, they're gone. And he even
we shouldn't have stored them in a truck.
And in all honesty, we should have left the door locked, and B, we probably shouldn't have left a wheelbarrow in the room with them. 100 jarred brains. He admits it's very likely that some of the students had been swiping brains for years for living rooms or Halloween pranks. Yeah, so this is a collection not quite on loan, but recently, and by recently I mean 28 years ago, transferred to the university from the Austin State Hospital, where for research and for preservation, quite literally, right? So this horrible person's brain is out there, and Chris, I'm left to ask this hypothetical question: what if there's a mad scientist who is trying to assemble an automaton? Will Charles Whitman come back to finish the job? Abby Normal.
What do you want me to say about that?
Would you show Young Frankenstein to your daughter?
No, I would show her the Roots miniseries scored by the Roots, though.
There's a lot more trombone in this than I remembered there being.
Yeah, geez, That's weird.
Ever tell you I saw the Roots?
Thought this was hip hop. No.
Yeah, there's no story there. I saw the Roots. They performed at UC. It was real good.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about that? Did I ever tell you about the guy who played the accordion with he only had one arm and a penis?
Everything's the penis.
It was weird. It's called
like
Big. He made up a new style. It's called Big Land.
Big Land. What function did the penis serve?
Big gland, man.
Oh, okay.
You got it? That's funny.
No, the penis isn't a gland. It's a collection.
Hey, Cole?
Yeah?
You don't have to be the smartest guy on the podcast.
By default.
Not really.
I just felt like saying something really mean.
By default.
Yeah. So 100 missing brains.
They're gone.
Yep. Bye-bye. There'll be more where that came from.
Chew.
What?
John, Paul, George, and Ringo, quote, didn't exist.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I always like these. Go into more.
Conspiracy theorists say their height, eyebrows, teeth, and ears all prove the Beatles were a scam.
Were they out there with like a protractor, like trying to gauge the proportions? I don't understand.
Well, they say that the height of the Beatles fluctuates over the years. The eyebrows, they change shape, size, and style over the years. The Beatles never existed.
I mean, is it like the Monkees where they have like franchises? There were multiple versions of the Beatles, so they could appear in different places at different times.
Basically, I think that wasn't my story. That was a link off of my story.
Okay, well, what's your story?
Maybe they were just guessing about what I wanted to hear. I don't know. My story was there was a study done based on data that was recovered from Pornhub or handed over from Pornhub. Mm-hmm. And basically what they did is they said, hey, listen, in every country, we're going to take and see what the average time it is from when someone clicks on and watches a video for more than 30 seconds.
Okay.
Until they turn it off.
So determining people's length of sesh.
Stamina, if you will. From a solo sesh.
Yeah. Solo sesh stamina. Triple S, we call it.
Then they decided to make in a spooge radar map of the world.
God, I love this.
And decide how long it takes people to have a solo sesh around the world.
Okay.
The shortest,
illuminate me.
Dun, 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 is Iraq.
Huh. Do you think that's because they're afraid of like government reprisal?
I don't know. That was kind of my thinking, saying that 5 minutes and 30 seconds was the average sesh. Once you landed on something you like, young country, if you will.
I would really rather you stop saying that phrase. Please.
Yeah. North America, New Zealand, Australia, the UK is around 10 minutes. But China was like 30 minutes.
Whoa.
Right.
They on that tantric shit.
Right. Like they work so hard that when they were young, they have time to jerk off.
Right. Or just to really let it breathe.
I think that they just enjoy porn. Like there's no purpose.
Oh, it's like the art. It's the art form.
Exactly. It's like, well, who cares what it looks like? I'm painting, Call back.
Huh. That's crazy. So did they have any distinction? Because usually on these on these porn MD things, they have a distinction between straight, gay, and other categories.
No,
is there any kind of like differentiation?
This is just like once you lock on to what you want to see, like how long do you yak on the bone?
Topical. Tropical. Neat. Petite. Yeah. How long do you yak on the bone? I hate that. I hate that sentence you just said. So that's a little bit crazy, right? Because I'm not gonna make any statements regardless about this podcaster's experience, but 10 minutes seems like a very long time to be engaged in that activity, because most often that is something that is done for efficiency's sake, right? It's kind of like, oh, I don't want to be in here forever. Let's just get this done and get on with our day.
Yeah, no, this podcaster would share more than you want to know, but he won't.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. This podcaster thanks that podcaster. It seems like a difference of philosophy, and I understand that these are averages. I would like to see the mean set of this data, jerking the mean bone, but.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, it takes you a while to find something, especially if you're looking for like the new updates, like what's come out new in this category.
Oh man, that seems like a terrible way to go about things.
Well, do your tastes fluctuate from day to day?
Not in particular, no.
Like if you were just like always just like searching the same thing, like you want something new, if you're not searching for a person per se.
Huh.
Like if you want some sort of like POV ball punching.
Where everybody's dressed up like a character from Punch Out?
Yeah, or like you want some lady wearing cat whiskers telling you you're a
oh no.
Like those aren't going to be updated very frequently. Whereas if you want young bangs,
Man, this is the most callback heavy episode we've ever had, I think.
I don't.
No, that's huh.
I think that China, the Asians, from what it appears, the people of Central Africa all just like porn, like to watch it.
They keep it on in the background.
Yeah, they're not like trying to get the guys' grocery games.
Yeah.
They just want to watch that.
They're not trying to knock this off their list.
I'm not saying they have more time than I do.
Right.
I'm just saying that that's how they want to spend their time. It's just like, getting into it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know.
Yeah, just again, let the sesh sprawl.
Yeah, like get past the fact that it's a fake taxi and get on to the fact that
this taxi's a set.
Oh man, this taxi has cameras. That's weird. And I don't have any money.
It's cash cab. That guy fell in hard times after the accidents.
It's called Nash Cab.
I don't know.
Guy looks a bit like Chuck Norris.
You don't ask questions.
This has been Those Damn Ross Kids.
Hey, Cole, what can they do?
Well, Chris, if they are listening to this, we would really appreciate if they would go to iTunes and leave a rating or review. That helps. Also, tell a friend if you think they would like our steez and whatnot. But otherwise, there's the Facebook group and always the Patreon if you are feeling particularly generous. There we go. That's the right word.
Genuine is for comments. Generous is for money.
Yep. There we go. Sorry.
Don't confuse the two.
I always get them mixed up. No, but I really appreciate that. Anybody who opts to do any of those things. Chris, am I forgetting anything?
Enemas for the eyes, enemas for the butt.
Sorry, America.
Sorry.